BTC USD. Finally dropping this video for you guys. So the crypto traders on my channel got something to work with right about now. So it's the same algorithm. Nothing is gonna change. There is in fact a range in front of us. That's where the market price is inside of. So that's just the core basic. But just for the younger traders them, let me just quickly do this. So this is what you're inside of. So what needs to happen is that high has to be taken out for price to continue. Now, this basic stuff, not gonna put money in your pocket. All right, this is just the overview. And what I really hate in Forex is that a lot of these mentors online, they keep spamming these same thing over and over and expect persons to get it. Now it's time for the algorithm now. The next thing you need to know, or should I say decide, or well, really think on deeply, is whether or not you can place a trade on this right now, or if you have missed the ideal entry point. That's something that many persons miss. So share this with your mentor. I'd love to hear his thoughts on this. Let's start off with the current week. Let's start off with today, the 13th, right? And we're going to elaborate on the previous liquidity at first, then we'll work our way up. So now, next one is a 4-hour chart. So here we are right about now. So what's going to happen is this. I'm gonna take this out the way. I don't want anybody to feel like this is a supply and demand video. I'm gonna take this out the way. That was just the warm up. High and the low. Now this was caused by the tariff. This is the crash that we saw. That was a tariff announcement. So that has been factored in the market. The tail pin has been made. All right. So we're moving on now. So what we need to find the halfway point of this era. Now, making it past the halfway point is going to determine whether or not this is going to continue. Now, you already know the answer to that based on what you're seeing. But that is a forecast. The question you should be asking yourself is, for those who have already entered and are buy, yes, their SL is here. And their TP is obviously above this region, right? So we're doing this analysis together. And I'm going to just drop this from now. And I'm just gonna label it quickly. Buying continues easily, right? Now look at this structure. Some persons got in here, others got in at the top. So those who got in at the top are currently out of the market. They have been neutralized, right? Now what needs to happen is that we need to see price above equilibrium. We need to see price break above that area. But as it stands right now, and I'm gonna go on the smaller time frame to show you this, you can't place a trade here. Yes, you heard me say that right. You have already missed out on an ideal opportunity for a decent entry. So if you're looking to jump in on it right now, you're only hurting yourself. This is the Monday move. That was Monday. So earlier, everything that you saw from earlier back was Sunday. Cool. Let me just highlight Sunday for you guys right now, just to reinforce it. So you're gonna see it a lot better when we go on the smaller time frame. So Saturday, so Sunday when market open. Okay, right around. Oh, it's BTC. So sorry. There's no ending part for this. But me catch Sunday still. Let me just catch Sunday for you guys. Perfect. Still gonna help us with the analysis. Now, what needs to happen right about here is that for every single person who's trapped inside of this window that entered in this range, the market maker is going to be running their stops. And when he runs their stops, that's the next hint or the next piece of clue that we're going to get that the market price is in fact going to either A, continue push up, or we're going to see price range just a bit. Now, take a look at this. If you were to enter right here, so you're asking the market maker to run your stops. This is a clear era of entry where numerous buyers jumped in on BTC. So just look at arrows right here. So now all of them are currently taking some short profits. Notice I said short profits, not shorts. So what is going to happen is that market maker is looking to trap persons by spiking the price up and then eventually make a dip back down. That is what I'm anticipating. All I need is that whenever that stop won't move, liquidity break takes place at liquidity hunt, I need to see market price respect this entire block. Once this entire block whether it is by Tuesday, Wednesday, is respected, then you can look for the correction that is eventually gonna drive market price higher. All right. Now let me go deeper as to why right here says a dangerous zone. Right here says dangerous for several reasons, but the key reason is the previous buy-off that took place from over here. These guys, especially those who entered at this vantage point, I'm gonna call it differently. The guys who entered here, all of them are trapped at the top. But these guys down here, so from Saturday, them safe. So if I was the market maker, I would be looking to take these stops out as well before eventually sending the price higher. This little range right now is a little bit of accumulation. So the next phase is the manipulation phase. That is the part in which you, the investor, can look for opportunity after the manipulation takes place. Because after the manipulation, it's going to be the distribution. So don't be caught at any bull spike or any inclination that says yes, it's going up. If you do that, more than likely you're gonna see a strong bearish move come down and wipe out your stops. All right, you're gonna be caught in the red. If that doesn't happen and you see market price goes above equilibrium and then stays above it, still be cautious. So let's draw it back on the higher time frame above this line and stay above it. Oh, and before we go no further, I did a video earlier on, blocks. There's this zone you have to pass. So even though all of this is currently being neutralized by the current buying momentum, this is the first block. Let me draw one line. So right here, that's your first zone that you're going to encounter. So market activity, let me neat it up. And I think I can draw right on the liquidity zone, right around here. So this entire region, this is a make or break zone right here. So all of here, let's make it nice and pretty. All of this region, this is where market price has to break past effectively for you to say buying is going to continue. So yes, it's a decent little setup that is facing us right now on BTC, but you have to enter with caution. Those who got in from this low, especially those who got in on the tail fin right here, so congratulations, you guys are deep in profit right now. But it's not gonna be an easy journey. There's gonna be some zigzags before price eventually continues to climb. I hope I made this as simple as possible. All right. If not, quick look at recap while I still got some time. Market price made the high. Market price then came and wiped out all of the previous set of what? Buyers, right? Market price is now currently in a recovery attempt. During a recovery attempt, the market price then has to fill out all of the previous deviation blocks that was set from the previous trend because let's call it what it is. Sellers still present. Am I making sense or am I making sense? So you're the advancing troop that is going up into this blockade. So once this block is taken out, OB, once this block is taken out, you're on your way. Now, if you're looking for an entry here, I would advise you to take it above equilibrium after the manipulation stop won't has take place. After. So I'm going to have to follow up back on this video. I'm going to post a screenshot as it goes along in my Discord group. The link is going to be in the description box below. But for those who are trading BTC right now, let me hear from you. Okay? Peace. I got 2 more videos coming up.